If you're anything like me and you grew up watching the Digimon show or playing the games, you've always wanted to get your hands on that one, just authentic Digimon experience. I've found it. In search of Digimobs in Minecraft, I found an even better one, Digimods. So today we are going to be playing that. So let's get right into this. Loading right in and being the impatient person I am, I got a Chicomon egg and placed it right down. Look at this cute little guy. Now, looking down into my hopper, you'll see I have an X-Rose loader, which is my Digivice, a training bag, and 20 Digimeat to start off. Using the Digivice, I could also see my Digimon's stats, the food they enjoy, and their just actual overall data thing, which I haven't really figured out yet. At the top left, you can also see a bunch of commands to get your Digimon to do, and this inventory that you can store things inside of your Digimon. Where it goes, I'm not sure. Ayagumon. Swimming over to the island connected, I got started on the basic Minecraft part. Swimming back to the island in search of some sheep, I've discovered that you can actually use your Digimon to kill other mobs, just like in Cobblemon. After slaughtering the rest of the sheep that remained, Chicomon had began going through a weird transformation. Chicomon had turned into Chibimon. This is known as Digivolution, the evolution of Digimon. This also rewarded me with the "you aren't fitting in your bed anymore" goal, and with 20 additional health that I could feed Digimeat to raise. Crafting a bed and using the rose I collected to turn it into a red bed. Then crafting some essential Minecraft tools, I was now ready to head off into the world. Running into the forest, I was met with a bunch of in-training level Digimon, the same as my Chibimon. So, deciding to fight them all, I discovered that you can gain chips from them, and both food from them. After getting into a nice little battle with the final Koromon, and getting back into a corner because Chibimon wasn't doing the best, this happened. Chibimon had digivolved into a beautiful Vmon, also giving me the Bronze Tamer goal. As I kept collecting materials and training alongside Vmon, the sun had began setting, and it was time to finally set into my first night on this Digimod world. Waking up to day 2, I wasted no time and got straight to mining for more materials. Mining deeper and deeper, I had come across a nice little vein of coal that I obviously farmed up. After mining the last coal, I headed back up to the surface, crafted a furnace to get a food source going, and began getting to work on building my house. After getting a rough idea in my head of where I wanted the door to go and everything to look, I began getting to work on the pillars, sealed up the little water source next to my house to an infinite water source, matching the door on the other side because I thought it looked nice, and placing matching windows on both sides. I felt, despite me being a shitty builder, that my house was coming along. While I was digging out and filling in the flooring for my house, I was unaware of the mob that had been stalking Vmon and I. Turning back from gathering more wood for the house, I discovered that it was a baby demon that had been stalking me. Initiating a duel for the land that it wanted, backing me into 2 trees, it let its guard down so Vmon could get the kill, and also dropping a Petitemon egg, giving us our second addition to the team. Look at it! Filling in the rest of the floor, I could now get to work on the pillars. First, we need some more wood though. Craft a new axe, and a pickaxe, cause why not? After gathering a nice little bit of wood, I got to work on the pillars, started contemplating how exactly I want this thing to turn out in the end. And that's when I heard a sound. Petitemon digivolved to Baby Demon, the initial stage that we had defeated, also granting us with the goal of raising 5 different Digimon species. After getting a rough idea for the interior walls, I finally decided to open up the training bag and place 3 of my training items: the shield, the health up, and the target. Also rewarding me with that "I can't hit my protein." My bad. Using the health up, I started training Vmon, and actually seeing his health did raise from it. However, Baby Demon's did not raise at all. My main guess at the moment was probably just because he was still an in-training Digimon and not a rookie Digimon. After significantly raising Vmon's health all the way to 100, I placed down both the punching bag and the learning table so that I had all of my training equipment ready to go and go right back to building. Deciding to use birch doors just because I felt like that would fit the best in this house, I crafted 6, placed them all down, went, smelted some glass, and while that was happening, I pushed through and finished the roof of my house. Speaking of push through, I accidentally pushed Vmon too far during it, giving me the I'm calling child support advancement. Oops. But now, after all that work, I can finally sit back and watch another nice little time lapse. Okay, time lapse is done. As I filled in the windows, my house was now complete, and she was a beauty, inside and out. After enslaving the one damn cow that I could find, totally didn't kill the other ones because they just would not stay put. Arriving back at my house, I placed 2 torches on the door for some extra lighting, and I went right to bed to end the day. Waking up the next day, I ran right to my chest to grab the chip of Vmon because he just did not want to stop eating the press, so he made me feed him some food. It was a bit of a piss off, but whatever. Going back to where I befriended that one cow, I found a ravine and decided to just take the bitch way in instead. Because, you know, I wanted the iron and I was low on health, so why not? And I don't care. After grabbing both the iron, I finally decided to stop being a bitch and finally jump in to the cave right below me. Really thought I was going in there? Fuck no. Okay, the cave complex is actually empty, so I guess we are going in there. Oh, nice iron. Collecting the iron, I kept moving forth through the ravine, eventually leading me to a nice little deep slate zone. I don't know. Consuming some food to restore my health, I went down and that's when I spotted a new ore. When mined, this ore will give you a Digimon card, which you can also obtain by killing Digimon, but this might honestly be an easier way. Going further into the Deep Slate Cave, I came across the second kind of Digimon ore, Huanglong ore, which I believe is based on the Digimon Huanglong, but I'm not sure to be honest. I put in all the iron to smelt, I waited for just enough to make a pickaxe. After obtaining the pickaxe, I decided, okay, I'm this deep in, I might as well just go look for diamonds. Which actually didn't take that long, which you can see I still have that as an iron pick achievement in the chat. And there we go, diamonds. Just the one though, of course. Oh look, more. Don't mind if I do. At this point, it had been like 10 minutes and I already racked up 9 diamonds, which for me was more than good enough, because once again, I'm still a bitch. So I slowly began making my way out of the cave, finding a waterfall, and climbing it all the way back up to the surface. Wait, here, you can take my place down there. Anyways, I actually did come across a nice little vein of coal on my way out, which I did stop to collect. But now I was finally back on track and making my way to the surface, kind of. There we go. I was now on my way back to my house, however I did get sidetracked by a new Digimon that I actually don't remember, Goemon, which I remember his evolution, Gotsumon, but I don't remember him. After a nice little battle with Baby Demon and Vmon going at him, they managed to corner him away from me and took him down. Huh? Baby Demon had digivolved into Dracomon, officially making both my partner Digimon rookie level Digimon. Look at these guys go, like they're a unit. Returning back home, I began organizing my chest with specific ores, one for my Digimon items, and one just being a miscellaneous chest. Now at this point, food was becoming a clear problem to me, because the Digimon spawn rates were overtaking the mob spawn rates, minus in the oceans. So I decided to just sit here and farm salmon for a little. Get back here. After collecting a couple of salmon, I actually noticed there was a bunch of chicken on the top of my mini-map, as you can see here. With my hunger bar at 2.5, I knew I had to go start a chicken farm. Come here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Come here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Chicky, chicky, chicky. All the way home into my... Get out the way, Vmon. Here we go. Come on, Dragomon. Oh, you too. After finally gathering and luring the chickens into the fencing, Vmon decided he was in his rebellious teen stage right now, but besides that, I finally managed to have them captured. Breed for me so I can eat your children. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Taking the iron from the furnace that I had left smelting, I finally crafted myself a chest plate, leggings, 2 pairs of boots because I was trying to be smart but failed, finally crafted myself a helmet and a shield, and I was now all geared up. I could finally get my hunger up. Are you serious? Oh, Gilmon. I remember season 3. This was actually like my favorite at the time because it was like, or I thought this was like the coolest thing with like the card swiping, how it could actually like connects to them. I'm yapping. I figured these Gilmon would be a good test to see where my 2 rookies are at against another rookie level Digimon, and they actually held up against him decently well as long as he kept his sights on me. And he still dropped nothing. Oh, here we go, another one of my favorites, Agumon. I know it's basic like Charizard, but I don't care. It's only right that we try to get a Botamon. While he did not drop an egg, he did drop a defense bite, which I did eventually decide to award to Vmon, also giving me the taking shortcuts I see. Which I think this also sparked a little competition between them, because these two were in a race for leveling. At this point it was a race to see who would evolve next. While in worries about their health, I actually remembered seeing on the Digivoice that they like bones. Who drops bones? Little Skelebones. Taking down the skeletons using Vmon's help, we collected a decent little bit of bones, not too many though. And while I was trying to cook a chicken, this ended up happening with both of my Digimon low on health. No. Okay, back in the cart. No, Dracomon. Wait, I'm gonna die. No. Shit. Running back out into the night and trying to avoid every mob I could, I eventually came back to where I was, noticed that I'd started a forest fire actually, and picked back up all of my loot. Wait, I'm missing someone. Oh no, he's right there. Get back in your ship. After fully gearing myself back up, I decided to put out the forest fire because, you know, I might need this wood. With that, I can now head home. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. How do I get... I think I survive. Yeah. Okay, now we're... Wait, where do I go from here? Oh, no. Not again. Yeah. Did I mention I'm bad at Minecraft? Returning to where I died, once again, I recollected up all my items, got looted back up. Yes, I know I'm at half a heart, but I did make it back home this time. Oh, Digivice. It's stuck in the tree. Oh, there we go. Before attempting to feed them bones, I took out my Digivice and actually confirmed it myself that, yeah, they do like bones. It only feeds them 5 though, unlike the meat which feeds them 10. Desperately eating the watermelons around me, I managed to heal myself back up just enough so that I could actually go home safely. After healing up at home, I came back out to fight a Kamemon just to get some more XP on my guys. She did drop a few things, just including an attack bite, a petite thunder chip, and just a useless shell. Since petite was in the name and we all know Dracomon's origin, it only felt right to give him the chip and give Vmon, yeah, I accidentally gave him bubble chip, which I then thought I had a duplicate of the attack bite, which I then gave to Dracomon. Watching it back, that is kinda sad. I'm sorry, Vmon. Exploring for some more equal level Digimon, I came across another one of the main cast from season 1, Tentomon, so it was just right that I had to fight him. Look at him, he actually looks so nice in this mod. You could also see his ultimate form in the background. After Vmon and Dracomon finally finished swapping some hits with Tentomon, it was done, and he dropped a Bubmon egg, officially giving us our 3rd member. However, I did not actually hatch him yet. Instead, I decided to go out with my 2 Digimon already and kill more skeletons and just try to gather as many bones as we can. By the end, we had acquired 12 bones, which honestly wasn't too bad, and the sun was starting to come up, so I'd finally gone back home, ended the night, somehow. I began putting a little bit of work into my Dracomon, because obviously I had been prioritizing Vmon previously. By the end of it, I had 2 Digimon both sitting at 100 HP. It was feeling pretty good. Let's test our egg luck. Nope. Oh wait, yep. Nope. Minus that is going to be it for today's Digimon adventure. I honestly have had a lot of fun with this mod. If you guys would like to see me make a series out of this, I am more than down, because I had a lot of fun playing this. Minus that, I hope all of you are having an amazing day. Leave a like, subscribe. I hope to see all of you in the next one.